Alright, welcome to another episode of What the Hell's on the TDS Bench. If you've been following us, you realize we've moved to another bench. It's only because the first one is filled too high to clear off. Alright, for those of you that live in low capacity states, be it New York, Massachusetts, weird places like Maryland that allow you to own them but you can't buy them. You know, basically any state that says you can't have higher than 10, 20, whatever the hell the idiot number is, do yourself a favor, do me a favor, change channel, get off this. I don't want to be responsible for your discontent. I don't want to be responsible for a lack of, or for a drop in the housing market in your area. You know, you seeing this and deciding you got to move. All right, so if you're in one of those states and you're, not listening to me and you're still pressing on, be prepared to be depressed. Today what we're going to talk about is the logical progression of magazines. And I'm going to introduce you to something incredibly cool. I'm going to beat my chest a little bit and say that Technical Defense Solutions is the first non-government agency on the planet to receive these in any given number. Alright, so that being said, let's start. When the AR-15 and M16 was first developed and passed out, actually, these are the magazines that came with it. These are so small I can't even tell you what it is. I think it's a 20. These are Colt, metal. You drop on the ground a couple times, you walk away from them. Which brings up one thing. Everybody wants to spend a hell of a lot of money on mags and this, that, and everything else. We're civilians. We can do that. Military, the concept is you shoot it, you drop it, you go. Everybody in the military can tell you one thing. There is nobody walking around behind you picking up brass and grabbing mags. Alright, so this was the original. Okay? Nice, simple. They come in various sizes still today, especially for the guys in the low cap area. Hey, we have since migrated up to a 30-round PMag. There's various versions of a polymer mag, everything from Thermold to Lancer, which, by the way, I really like the Lancer. Once upon a time, you fired till it went click, or didn't fire. Magpul decided to put a window in it. Lancer is actually translucent. Really wish I had brought one down from upstairs. C Products produced a 40-round mag. This was a really good idea. It worked out well for competition. Gave you 10 extra rounds. And the concept behind the 10 extra rounds outside of competition was there was, less of a delay in mag change. No matter how fast, how good you are, you can watch all the videos online of the military guys doing, 2-second mag changes or 60-second or 6-second mag changes. Any way you go at it, there's a lull. Those of you that were high-end operators, you know the routine of screaming loading. You scream loading, everybody covers you because during that lull or that period of loading, you're not returning fire. All right. Based on military requirements, wants, needs, and just shits and grins and giggles, Surefire came out with a 60-round mag. Surefire announced the 60 and the 100-round mag at SHOT Show 2 years ago. We've all been thrilled. We've all been waiting. A year and a half later, or a year later, whatever it was, the 60s showed up, and they're an awesome deal. I'm not going to break it apart, nor am I going to break the next one apart because I've already done it. There is a video on there explaining how to take it apart. What I will tell you, boys and girls, is this. Especially boys. Girls are very good at instructions. Boys are not. The only difference between men and boys is the price of their toys and the fact that we are now able to throw the directions even further. Surefire sends directions. We all look at them and then toss them in the trash. Trust me, save them. You break this mag down, you're going to need the directions. You're probably actually going to need my video because it's a little clearer than directions are. Directions are almost mill speak. For those of you that know what that is, it's gobbledygook and doesn't make any sense. Alright, so 2 years ago we all placed our orders at SHOT Show, on and on and on. Last week, or this week, UPS knocks on my door and delivers me several packages. The proper drum roll, the heavy breathing, the big giggling, and I can hear guys in New York packing their bags, getting ready to leave the state. 100 rounds. This is an awesome device. Let me give you some numbers, okay? We're not even worried about this. The PMag by itself weighs 0.32, okay? 0.32 ounces, 0.32 pounds, whatever. I can read the scale. Fully loaded, it's 1.115, all right? The 60 round mag, we didn't even bother with the 40. The 60 round mag, empty, 4.80, okay? PMag is 3.2, 60 is 4.040. Fully loaded, 2.045. Okay? 100, 6.690. Okay? It's basically 0.2 heavier than the 60. Fully loaded, this bad boy carries 3.265 of rounds. In the second half of the video, you'll see it doesn't change the weight. It doesn't change the balance point of the gun. The operator we've got out there is doing come-ups, and when he starts firing, he starts out with a 30-round PMag, and he's bumping it. What you see is the gun rising, the gun falling, him trying to control it, bring it back on target. It's natural rise and fall. Okay? When he gets into the 60, and definitely when he gets into the 100, pay attention. There's no rise. That extra 3 pounds keeps the gun stable and level. Okay, we've done bumps with it. We've done semi. Didn't bother to film it because that's no fun. But anyway, yes. Okay. This was all done. Every bit of this, cumulative, total, in under 11 seconds. Roughly 6 seconds for this, roughly 3 seconds for this, roughly, honestly, I didn't time it. All right, 3 and 6 is 9. Add a little bit, 11 seconds. All right, yes, this is an exorbitant waste of money, but in the right situation, under the right circumstances, either one of these is really going to come in handy. You talk about suppressive fire, it lays it down. And yeah, TDS, world famous for defensive ammo and getting stuff before anyone else. Oh, by the way, here's another box. Here's another box. Here's another box. Made some of our customers very happy. Alright, so in the next video we're going to go to the TDS vault. We're going to pull out a M16 lower. We're going to hand it to a local SWAT operator who I trust more than myself to keep 100 rounds from flying over the frickin' berm. And we're going to see what happens. Alright, stay with us.